what's up? So how is New York Life, a Fortune 100 company, right? How is New York Life parallel to the management company that we have built here at IronKlad? And so to get into that, I want to tell you a story because I worked at New York Life right out of college for the first 5.5 years of my professional career. And that company is known to have some of the best sales training in the world. And what I realized is that having been out of that system and taking a whole ton of courses, most of it was taught to me in here. Most of the stuff about marketing, about sales, about organization, leadership, all of that stuff was all taught here. But here are kind of some of the parallels. So in the beginning, I got into that business, and it's very similar to owning a gym. When you're an agent, at New York Life, your objective is to get customers. And your goal at first is you wanted to get 100 customers, and then 200, and then 300. You want to build a book of business which you have a few hundred customers. And it's a business that's built on residual income. So when you have the 300 customers, they can continue paying for their policies. Some of them churn out over time. Some of them stay. So very similar to a gym owner also has to get customers, and 250 to 270 is what we're gonna, what we say is the sweet spot. We'll say 250 just to keep it easy here. Some places will vary. It could be less. It could be more. So the parallels are that the gym owner is still trying to get customers, right? But at some point, and the same thing as the agent, right? And some agents are going to be very, very happy working with their 300 customers. And some agents, just like some gym owners, are going to be very, very happy working with their 250 clients. But where the difference lies is that a company like New York Life recognized that some of these agents wanted to help develop other agents, right? Other people who are agents, they wanted to help them be better. So they realized that there were some agents out here that maybe weren't getting to the numbers that they wanted. Maybe they had 50 customers and 30 customers, and they wanted to grow, or they had 70 customers, something like that, and they wanted to grow, right? So the agent that figured it out eventually said, okay, well, I'll partner with these guys. And so over time, what that created was basically an agent that did really well for a certain period of time, got offered, New York Life made this formal, a partner position. That didn't mean that the partner partnered with, they weren't like a real partner with these agents here. They were more like their business partner in the sense of like these guys all were employed by New York Life. The agents were employed by them. The partners were employed by them. But the partner more or less acted as a manager. But instead of being a manager that is kind of giving orders and all that sort of stuff, the partner's job was more to help solve problems and figure out how do we help you get to where you want to be. And if in some of these agents, we're going to be happy with 70 customers running a small business, and the partner's job was to help support the agent no matter what the agent's desires were, right? And make sure that agent was able to continue to have a job ultimately, right? So while the partner would try to inspire and encourage some of these guys to grow, some of them still didn't. They were happy being where they're at and having their business run the way that they ran it, which was totally fine. And some had bigger aspirations, and the partner had the insight to help grow them up. And so over time, what you have in the New York Life model is that agents, some of them eventually want to become partners, right? So some of them want to become partners, and when they become partners, they get to work with other agents. So same deal here. Some gym owners, some of our customers, some of our clients that are gym owners, they want to remain a gym owner. They don't want to go down this road of mentoring and helping other gyms. But what we are, as we're functioning as a partner, right? So we get to work with gym owners, right? So we're working with gym owners, right? A whole bunch of them. And then some of these gym owners, though, do want to become a partner as well. So the cool thing with that is that we can help these gym owners, like, that do want to do this. Like, so if you own a gym and you implement everything that we teach you, and you're now able to teach another gym how to do it, you can then go help other gyms do it, right? So let's say, right? So you're a gym owner. Let's just say you knew, I don't know, 5, 7 gyms, right? You know a handful of gyms, or we refer you gyms, right? Because the reality is when we're doing things that we're doing, when we're helping get customers for gyms, it does require skills, right? You have to be able to get customers for gyms. I would say the difference here is the partner never really got customers for gyms. So that was always the pain point for me, was that the hardest thing was finding clients in that business. And you're selling something that most people, it's really, really hard to sell. The partner never actually got you customers. They could give you advice on what to do, how to do cold calling, how to grind and get customers, right? They could give you advice on that. Over here, what we're doing is we're gonna get you customers. Right? We get people in the door and teach you how to sell, based on all the stuff that we learned, through trainings at New York Life and all these every other training that we've done in the fitness industry as well. So let's say, gym owner, we now train you up, we're getting you customers. Now you want to work with some gyms and help them get customers. You're going to also have that skill to be able to do that. And then you're going to have the bandwidth to work with anywhere from 10 to 15 other customers, right? That's it. And that's how we are able to scale as an agency, is not by trying to scale